And up first at 11, the accident, the fire, the smoke, and now the cleanup from a major train derailment in Maryland. Right now, federal investigators are beginning their investigation into the circumstances that led to the accident involving a CSX train and a garbage truck.
News Chopper 7 was there as smoke and flames billowed from that train for hours. This was near Route 40 in Rosedale in northeastern Baltimore County. And tonight, witnesses are talking about what they saw and how this accident impacted their lives. Tom Rousey's live near the scene in Rosedale with the very latest for us tonight. Tom?
And Allison, what a day and night it has been here in the Baltimore area. In some areas, things are starting to return to normal. For instance, behind me, Route 40 is back open after being shut down much of the day. But if you go behind those buildings you see right behind me, this is a live picture of what it looks like from News Chopper 7. A lot of crews still on scene at this hour, as they expect to be for days. They've been throwing water on those train cars that caught fire for hours and hours and hours now. I am told the fire still isn't completely out, but it is very close at this point. Fortunately, what came out and what burned was not toxic, but still, it could be seen all over, and everybody around here is talking about it. This YouTube video gives you a sense of just how insanely powerful the explosion was. This one does too.
How far away do you think we are?
Baltimore area residents say the explosion could be heard and felt for miles.
Honestly, we thought it was a terrorist attack.
I'm shaking still as I'm talking to you. I mean, that's how horrifying it was.
Roy Fell says he was driving right nearby when the explosion happened. He says it was so powerful it sent his car airborne.
Like a bomb just lifted my car off and just dropped it right back down.
For hours, smoke from the fire could be seen for miles in all directions. Authorities say this all started when a Georgia-bound CSX train smashed into a trash truck on the tracks. More than a dozen cars derailed. One woman says she and two friends were the first civilians to get near the injured truck driver.
For a minute there, he wasn't moving, and then my boyfriend went down there to help him. I started to cry.
Ask him, what's that down there on fire? Back up.
Besides knocking people off their feet, the explosion damaged warehouses and other buildings nearby. It also shattered a lot of glass. This McDonald's is about a quarter mile away.
It's very hard to believe.
And Bill Johnson's home is nearly a half mile away. One of the windows on the side of his house shattered.
So when I came home, I had broken glass all in the house. Just one side of it, so it does do damage.
And back out here, you were looking at a live picture again of the scene tonight. About an hour ago, investigators from the NTSB had a press conference on scene. They said they're going to be looking at exactly what went wrong here for days and try to figure out a way to make recommendations so it doesn't happen again in the future. By the way, the driver of the truck, John Albin of Essex, Maryland, at last check, was in serious but stable condition at the hospital. And folks who were close to the scene when that explosion happened said it's an absolute miracle he is still alive tonight. Live in Rosedale, Maryland, in Baltimore County, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.